FedEx Successful Internationalization, Team 1 Presentation by Christopher Allen, Holly Briggs, and Anne-Marie Higgins. This presentation is based on a case study about FedEx. FedEx Corporation is a U.S. multinational courier delivery service company headquartered in Memphis, Tennessee. The name FedEx is a symbolic abbreviation of the name of the company's original air division, Federal Express, which was used from 1973 until 2000. The FedEx company vision has created great success in international markets such as Asia and other growing international regions. The main point of the case study begins with the founder of FedEx, Fred Smith, who had a vision to grow the company, but first he understood that his company had to be flexible, but at the same time ensure strong customer satisfaction to achieve success. Smith also could see that his company needed to reach outside the United States to continue its growth and to stay one step ahead of the competition. In the 1980s, Smith recognized that China was a growing market and knew that Asia would soon be an economic powerhouse, a likely target for FedEx to pursue for expansion. Throughout this presentation, we will explore the success FedEx had in international markets and how Smith was able to bring his vision into reality. Why has FedEx been so successful in Asia? The key to FedEx's success in the Asian market was the early vision the founder, Fred Smith, had regarding what was to come. Before anyone else acted on this, FedEx launched operations in China in 1984, again with the vision of the economic impact to come. In 1989, they bought a company called Tiger International Incorporated for $895 million. This gave FedEx the right to fly into most Asian airports. Then in 2006, as business had exploded in Asian market, FedEx bought out their partner in China for $400 million. This gave them full control over the fleet and 89 distribution centers. So one of the next thoughts is, what about the competitors? Can they intimidate FedEx's approach in international markets and take market share away from the company? FedEx continued to dominate the Asian market, and it would be very difficult and extremely expensive for any competitor to attempt to come in and replicate what FedEx has accomplished. FedEx continues to grow rapidly because they are already established there and have spent a considerable amount of money making sure their IT systems worked well with the custom IT system. All these things have taken years to accomplish and an incredible amount of money invested so that FedEx would be a dominant force in the international market. So yes, another company could try and they may succeed in setting up operations, but they most likely will not be a threat to FedEx.
Closing the FedEx hub in the Philippines and moving to China was a great decision. The Philippines is a country located on an island in the South China Sea, and in order for them to move product from the Philippines, it had to be flown or floated across the ocean by the use of cargo ships to reach the mainland in China. This created added cost and slowed down the timeline for packages arriving to their customers in Asia. Moving the Asian hub to China was a great move, and I can't seem to understand why Wall Street did not like the move to begin with. China alone has 1/6 the world's population, roughly 1.36 billion people. That many people brings a lot of purchases and a great opportunity for a shipping company to take advantage of the market. The hub in China is a great location in mainland China. Rather than only having the ability to ship packages by boat and plane, they now can take advantage of a cheaper option with decent speed in using freight trucks, which is exactly what FedEx did with the buyout of Internationalization W Group. This gave them not only a fleet of trucks throughout Asia, but additional distribution hubs for them to work out of. I would venture to say that FedEx is aiming to be a definite production leader as a company. They employ an entire IT team to work on streamlining the process of shipping packages, in turn making it more affordable by cutting costs. They even created their own system to help manage packages through customs so that the customer can also watch the movement of the package throughout its trip. FedEx is on the up and up and sounds like a company that will continue to innovate with such ideas such as direct distribution and taking advantage of their locations and hubs throughout Asia. Fred Smith's vision to grow the Asian market became a reality through strategic managerial functions such as planning, organizing, and controlling. FedEx showed exemplary skills with the stage of planning. As stated earlier, founder Fred Smith realized that there was a lot of potential in China due to the growth happening in the region. As a result, in 1989, FedEx bought out Tiger International Inc., gaining rights to fly into Asian airports as well as gaining the use of a management team who knew not only the area but the operations. To further facilitate plans in China, they opened a super hub and purchased a fleet of trucks to move product using the freight lines throughout the Asian area. The vision Fred saw became real, and the purchases FedEx made helped Fred's plan of growing the Asian markets a living reality. Now, with organizing, the pace of growth of FedEx was experiencing a high demand of customer base, and it was imperative that FedEx stay organized. FedEx accomplishes this mainly through computers and the use of autonomous operations. They employ an entire IT team to come up with solutions and systems that organize and streamline the process. FedEx implemented new systems that would allow the packages to travel quicker and easier through customs, while also allowing the customer to track the shipment throughout the entire process. FedEx had a great deal of control on the process using autonomous systems. They used computers to track incoming and outgoing orders, to see where they are in the travel and what obstacles that particular package may experience, such as where is it going, how to get there, and are there any custom agencies that they need to be handled. FedEx has also shown a great deal of control in the area by purchasing a super hub as well as the struggling shipping companies with the knowledge of the processes in the airports. Not only did they purchase those, but they also purchased companies and swallowed fleets of trucks that help move the product throughout the area, giving them a great control over the market in Asia. The innovative IT team also comes up with new and advanced computer systems such as direct distribution, which allows the user to see the process and the travel of the package throughout its entire journey. Please enjoy this sneak peek view in this YouTube video found on FedEx's YouTube channel showing us the FedEx Express World Hub located in Memphis, Tennessee.
FedEx, a company known for its overnight shipping service, but also for pioneering a system that could track packages and provide real-time updates on package location, a feature that now has implemented by most other carrier services, was able to reach the highest level of effectiveness by raising the lid and turning their vision into reality. FedEx has been a true success. They used the law of the lid by John C. Maxwell. To reach the highest level of effectiveness, you have to raise the lid of leadership ability.